Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Joey again. You're watching Vegas D-Tech. Got another good one today, kind of an interesting one. I'm bringing you out with me to the Mesa here in Las Vegas. It's on the border of like Las Vegas and Henderson. It's one of my last little getaways that I like to get away to when I need a little bit of sanctuary. And we're gonna be coming out here and actually doing a little bit of talking about, you know, developing in the area. If Vegas is going to continue to develop or maybe slow down, and I'm going to try to bring you out here with a little bit of perspective of this place. The reason why it's not completely developed, because this is like a low-lying wetland where all the floodwaters tend to flow through here, so they can't really develop in this area. But trust me, if it wasn't for those reasons, this would be developed too. So we're going to get up here. We're going to have to go. We're going to be hiking all the way up to the top of those mesas there, so that I can switch you off from the GoPro to the Canon and do that zoom action that you guys like so much. So stand by, we're gonna go up here and take a look. So guys, like I was saying, this trail right here is made for people to come out and walk and come up to the Mesa. And there's like a little brook or something down here, like a natural flowing spring. I don't know where this water comes from, but it's been flowing out here for years. And I think I can actually hear it. It's like my own little private little oasis, man, that I come out to and check. And they built these little guardrails to kind of protect it. And I don't know where this water's coming from, man, but we're gonna go take a look at it and show you what I'm saying. It's just a cool little springs in this big non-forgiving desert area. There's this little cool little brook down here. We're gonna go over here and check it out, man. Yeah, man, I feel like Gilligan out here, man. Like, this is normally the nasty desert that you would get, but then when you come back over here, you got this little Gilligan oasis back in this little area. So let's go check it out and see what's going on. A billion gnats for sure. But yeah, man, check this out. So like I said, it's hidden back here. It's a cool little space to go to, because you would never think that out in the middle of the desert you would actually see something like this. And it's just sitting right here, dead smack behind an apartment complex. Look at this. But check this out. Guys, I don't know. I would like to find out this water right here. See, right up here, you can see there's the very tip of an apartment complex at the top. And then down here at the bottom, you just got this natural flowing brook that's coming out of, I don't know if this is natural flowing from a creek or something like that, but it's so nice and cool. Like how the water just like flows from around that corner right there, boom. And it just feels like 70 degrees out here, man. Yeah, like I said, when it's hot and disgusting and horrible, come out here to the Mesa. If you guys are visiting Vegas and you come out to the Mesa, as you fly into Las Vegas, right, you're gonna be flying directly in over here. Boom, boom, boom. You're gonna look down. And when you look down right before you get to McCarran, which they've called Harry Reid, look, there's a plane right there. Okay, the planes will constantly fly right over the Mesa. Right before you touch down, just look down and you'll see this big open spot that's undeveloped, and you're gonna be like, why is that area non-developed? And it's because this is like a flood control channel. And if you come out to the Mesa, which is here in Henderson, Green Valley, come right around here and check out the little brook. I don't even know how it's out here, but it's cool. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and move out of here and go to the horrible area, but it's got a good perspective, and we're gonna continue this report from the very top, okay? Yeah, guys, so this is like a little total trip, right? Because that's that little, the parking lot is on the other side of these palm trees. There's that little running brook situation. Here's the beginning of the Mesa up here. And you got neighborhood homes like right here. Like the community actually starts like right here. Right? So all these home situations here, apartment complex right up at the top, the actual mesa, and the trail that heads right up to the top of the mesa, and that's where we're going right now. Hello.
Hello.
So we haven't even begun the hike up the mesa yet, but as you can see, there's the shot of the typical home situation situated right at the bottom of the mesa. And like I said, this little area right here has not been developed simply because it's a low-lying water channel where water flows through here during flash floods. Wouldn't be a good area to develop homes. So they turned it into a natural hiking area that you can come out and hike and get a nice little cool view and perspective. And it's gonna get a lot better as we go up. Whew, boy, gotta catch my breath, man. 50 years old ain't no joke, guys. It catches up to you quick. Let's get up here. You might not be able to see these signs. They're always stuck behind here, but they're letting you know that these cliffs are very unstable. That's another reason why developers won't come out here and try to develop, because these things are crumbling and falling all the time. And here's a little sign to tell you the same thing. Behind all these foliages, you could just branch off and go down to a lower trail. Looks like we're on the Whitney Upper Mesa. We still got a long way to go, guys. Still climbing, man. From way back there. Still got all this to go, baby. All the way to the top. All right, guys. We made it up here, man. We got a little bit more to go to get to the summit, but for the most part, we're up at the top. I'm gonna give you a little pano vision here. Now you guys, there's a plane coming in right about there. And this is the direct flight line coming right in the landing zone. You normally will see these planes lined up like 5 or 10 deep, just all in a pattern right here. And they will all come right in because the actual airport is on the other side of this building. Boom. So remember, if you guys are coming into Vegas and you're flying in, right before you touch down, just look down, you're gonna see this big open void area. It's like a plateau. And it is gonna be the Whitney Mesa. And that's where we're at right now. Now, yes, the view up here is absolutely great. And I tell you, there's no stopping development in Vegas, okay? I mean, if somebody's willing to pay the money, there's always gonna be somebody willing to take it, except when you have situations like this, and they can't find a way to build a home in an area where this whole cliff can just fall down below. And let's get over here and take a look at this. What do you guys think? Pretty cool, huh? I mean, to be dead smack in the center of Vegas and have this where you could just get away. Nobody, dude. See, guys, I don't necessarily like to drive hundreds of miles away to try to get away from it all. You can actually do that if you know where to go. And right here at the Whitney Mesa, this is one of those. Like I said, it's dead smack right in the middle of everything. And this is what you get. Not a soul around you, man. Dead smack in the middle of the city. And all the houses below, right? So let me get over here to this venue point and we'll start the main report, all right? Yeah, we got to the spot where I'm going to do the reporting. It's right over here at this little viewpoint. And from here, I'm going to be able to give you a great perspective of the entire 360 pano and where everything is at in Las Vegas. And it's such a nice day today. We've only dealing with like 93 degrees. All right, guys, so you're on the GoPro. I'm going to go ahead and switch it up to my Canon setup, which is basically, I just used the old monopod to stabilize the shot. And I'm going to come back in here and grab the Canon, right, which is the SX740HS. I'm going to get you situated, and we're going to switch from that to this guy, and I'm going to go ahead and give you a pano of the entire valley, show you what's really going on from my perspective, and we'll continue. All right, guys, so, you know, the main part of this report here I wanted to come out here is kind of like show you what the typical neighborhood here in Las Vegas looks like and all the development that is currently going on and what development and current housing that is already here. And my question really is, you know, with all that's going on at the lake right now, with the water situation on the Colorado being so meek and unsure, should Las Vegas be considering putting in hiatus on its development? Should it continue to be building homes? Should it be continuing to develop big, infrastructure, stadiums and so forth? Should they keep doing that? Or would it make sense right now to actually slow down on all of this building until we can get a grasp of what's going on with the lake and the water? Now, I do understand that Vegas has made its perfect play by installing the drain plug on the bottom of the lake. And that drain plug secures them, the last man standing, when it comes down to who gets what in the lake. But should you live this way? Is it smart to live this way? Now, I've always been told, and I have noticed this growing up, that man generally doesn't live as he should. He lives as he can. And so it's like if a person is making, say, $30,000 a year, he can find a way to survive and live comfortably on $30,000 a year. If by chance, though, he gets lucky and his job were to jump up to, say, $60,000 a year, many people cannot live at that $30,000 mark. Like I said, they don't live as they should, they live as they can, and they spend all the way up to that $60,000 and then even overextend themselves with credit cards. And I see many of these cities doing the same thing. We should be slowing down the development, living as we should and trying to conserve what we have, but instead, I just think that cities will continue to grow and grow and grow and grow and grow to the point that they're at their maximum and even extend beyond it. And I just really wish that if there was one thing about Las Vegas, and I've been here since '83, if there was one thing that I wish Las Vegas would exercise, would be the reduction of its development for the meantime. But I'm gonna spin you around here and we're gonna take a look down here and I'm gonna show you exactly what the neighborhoods look like. So let's go. So guys, here's a typical neighborhood up here on the Mesa. Looks pretty nice. You know what I mean? Like just your typical homes and everything down below. Really cool. Now, they've done really a good thing down here by appropriating this space that could not be developed on because, you know, we're up at the top of the Mesa and it's very unstable and so forth, and they can't really build upon here. And so down below, what they've done is they've made these trails hike at your own risk, and then down here you've got these natural little walkways where you can actually come down here, you know, on an evening, you know, after work or so forth. You could just come on out with your family and just walk down these trails through your neighborhood. And like I said, as long as it's not 113 degrees, it's pretty nice. Now, this used to be a lot bigger. This area that I'm pointing to out here, this used to be like natural wetlands that they couldn't actually build on. And so for the most part, they just left it alone for the birds to actually have a place to come and roost and do their thing. And well, you know, real estate is a damn thing out here, man. And you know, they will do everything they can. And I see this right here, this used to be at least 3 to 4 times as big as this. And as you can see what's going on over here, yeah, when those things start coming in, yeah, they're not gonna let that happen no more. So they're gonna find a way to rock all that stuff in there. I don't know what they're gonna build, but so much for the birds. No more natural wetlands for them. This is like all that's left. And this thing used to be at least 6 times bigger than that, but I do see those dozers coming in, and they're probably just going to come doze all that in. It's not going to be appropriate to put homes down there because of the water. When it rains, it's going to flood them all out. But I do see some other kind of crap going on down there. And this is what you see all over the place. Now, if it's not bad enough, I mean, you could just see out here, man, just for as far as the eye can see, you'll just see, I mean, even way back out there, man, I mean, there's just, this is nothing. I mean, when you go way out there, man, you just got homes beyond homes beyond homes that just continue all the way past those mountains, man. You're just gonna, the homes don't stop, bro. All the way around the backside of the mountains. I mean, you've got homes that stretch all the way to those mountains out there. The homes will just continue to reach all the way back there. But if building homes is not enough in the low-lying areas, man, what I can't stand is that you can't leave things good enough alone. I mean, if you want to develop down in the valley, that's one thing, but leave the mountains to themselves. Leave the mountains be. But come on, guys, you know how it is. If there's somebody willing to give you money, there's definitely going to be somebody willing to take it. And if you take a look here, I'm going to show you how the development into the mountains, up to the very top of the mountains. Take a look at the carvings out here. You tell me what you guys think about this. So I'm going to go ahead and try to zoom you in out to that spot and take a look at this. That's homes onto homes onto homes that are just way out there, just terraced and development going on way out there. Don't stop, guys. You know what I mean? And if nothing else, those are multi-million-dollar homes out there. And I just don't see them stopping. I mean, hell, they'll just bring it all the way up, because on the other side of that mountain are neighborhoods. But this right here, I could just see all these new homes coming in up at the very top. Just as long as you got the money, man, they're going to continue to carve and carve and let you get up into that area. Look at that, all the way up there. Yep. Man is an amazing thing. Sometimes we're kind of like a cancer. You know, I mean, I've heard that expression said before, that man basically is like a cancer. We will continue to consume, build, eat, chew, and use up everything around us until there's nothing left. And there's no difference with the developing, man. You know, when I came out here in 1983, I was like 13 years old. My father retired from the Air Force. Okay, that's how we actually got out here in Las Vegas, is that he retired. And this was a neighborhood that a lot of his friends from the military actually retired out here. And the house that we lived in, I'm going to pan you down this way. The house that I grew up in when I was like 13 was basically on the other side of this hill down below. Okay? And that house was a four bedroom, 2-car garage. And like I said, guys, this was in 83, 84. It was $70,000. Okay? And like I said, the population of Las Vegas was like right around 500,000. And that very same house right now is over $300,000 for something my dad paid for back then for 70. And that's just how crazy these house prices are actually getting. So if I pan you guys around here, I'll just show you around a little bit, try to get you some perspective. So anyways, this right over here, what you're looking at, this is actually Henderson or Green Valley. Okay, this mesa basically is the dividing point between Las Vegas, which is, if you go on the other side of that building, that's going to be Las Vegas, right? It's called Mountain Vista. The street that goes down is Mountain Vista. If you get on Mountain Vista, you're on Las Vegas, and if you're on this side of Mountain Vista, then you're in Henderson. But basically the two cities are one. There's no jurisdiction between the police. They can go either way. So as we pan through here, you're looking over here at this is basically Henderson, Green Valley. Right over there where the mountain pass is, like right in there. I'm gonna try to get you in. So if you go out there where that pass is, right there, That pass right there is Boulder City. Okay, Boulder City, on the other side of that little hump right there is Boulder City, and Lake Mead sits right there. All right, and if we pan just a little bit more, we're gonna go this way. So that, guys, that's the back entrance. That's the back side. You're gonna go to the Hoover Dam, and you're gonna go to Boulder City, Hoover Dam, and Lake Mead is access to the back entrance. And then if you go right over here, this is gonna be the front entrance to Lake Mead, okay? And what you're looking at right there, that's going to be the community of Lake Las Vegas, right in there. Right on the other side of that building over there, that's gonna be Lake Las Vegas back on the back side over there. Lake Las Vegas. Right in there. Now, if we pan this way, what you're going to be looking at over here, this right there is going to be the Las Vegas dump. Yep. The Las Vegas dump. Right? So this mountain right here is called Sunrise Mountain. At the base of Sunrise Mountain is this little area that you see over here that's like all white and like flat. That's where bulldozers come out and they continue to just like grind away at the mountain. They just grind away and make it into rubble. And everybody goes out there and the dump trucks go out there, they dump the trash, they use bulldozers to flatten it, and then they take the dirt from the mountain and they just cover it. They've been doing this ever since I have moved out here. So like I said, what you're seeing out there, right in that area, is Las Vegas dump. Right? Now, if you guys clearly notice out here, you see all these houses develop, but you don't see nothing all along that ridge there. And I can tell you why that is. A lot of it, why that is out there, is they just don't like the smell. You know, as you get close out there, man, you can just smell that stuff. And as the wind blows, man, I mean, the closer you are to it, the more those homes can smell it. They just hate that smell, man. So they haven't developed out there, but everything is for sale. You just never know how much can you stomach. And if the price is right, if the home prices are right, would you be willing to buy it, right? And then yeah, so you know, I questioned when I was 13 years old why my father chose to settle out here in Las Vegas. I couldn't understand why he would want to come out to a desert, you know, because we were at Travis Air Force Base in California, which is basically Sacramento, and everything was nice, a lot of grass, a lot of water. And then, you know, when we came out here to Nellis, yeah, the strip was nice, the strip was fun, but other than that, when I looked around, there was absolutely nothing but just this hot, parched desert. And it took us almost a year for me and my sisters to acclimate to the heat. We never even wanted to come outside. Yeah, so the whole point of this video right here is I wonder what the look of Las Vegas is going to be in, say, 20 years. You know? I mean, yeah, we used to be able to say, hey, 30, 40, 50. Bro, I don't know. I mean, with the situation with the Colorado River, man, and all these states, people continually wanting to come and move out west, southwest. And, you know, I just don't know if this is sustainable. Like, when we moved out here, it was different. The military is what brought us out here. And like I said, Vegas had 500,000 people. We were at the height of a wet season. The Lake Mead, the Hoover Dam was overspilling, the spillways. So much water was coming in, nobody was using it. The town was uncongested, no traffic. Nobody really wanted to live in Vegas at the time, because why? I mean, when you came here, there was really nothing outside of the strip. And, you know, it's not really for me to say, but, you know, for your children and your children's children, if they choose to stay in Las Vegas, what does this community hold? How is it going to look, you know, in 20, 30 years time? Now, I can't play on this thing about how Vegas is going to be without water. I can't do that. I mean, the very first time that I started making videos questioning the water supply in Las Vegas, oh my God, I got inundated by other, you know, YouTube channels where people were saying that, you know, oh, there's guys out there, and you know who they're talking about. There's guys out there that want to make everybody fear and cringe living in Vegas and coming to Vegas, and it's not even all that. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Well, I've since backed away from it. If the Southern Nevada Water Authority and the municipality and the government of Las Vegas basically claim every day that there's no problems with water in Las Vegas, then who am I to say otherwise? But I just got to tell you, man, more people moving into an area means more development. More development consumes more water. More people moving in to your area consumes more water. At some point, you will come close to and hit that 300,000 acre feet of water threshold that is allotted. And with all the water restrictions now, it keeps going down, down, down. And remember, like I told you guys, man does not always live as he should. He lives as he can. But guys, come on now. Try to be mindful of the future of this city. Grow when you're comfortable. Just let the community know we're comfortable. You know what I mean? We're going to slow back the development. We're going to be building, but we're going to be building in phases to where we can actually help and grow with the level of the lake in the Colorado. And I don't think that that's terrible. I don't think anybody is going to hate you for throttling back if you have to, for the sake of the people that actually live out here and love this city like me. So anyways, guys, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for coming out with me on another neighborhood or Mesa journey and another walk and talk. If you guys got any kind of useful information or enjoyed this at all, please do me a kindness. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Share this with a friend, family member, or colleague. And guys, I'm going to go ahead and get back to the house, get this thing edited, popped up to you, and I will catch you guys in the next upload. You guys be well. I'm Joey. You're watching Vegas Detectors. Take it easy.